Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of You Better Ask Somebody podcast.
Better ask somebody, no, somebody,
But I've been good.
somebody.
I've actually been really good. I'm in a healthy space with myself. Mentally, I'm in a healthy space with my career and work. And yeah, I've just come back from tour. We've been in Zanzibar for the past 2 weeks. Right?
Oh, that's what you were doing.
Imagine we were performing and doing things and I don't know, just falling into the fact that I'm actually doing
Where exactly
this.
did you perform? How many nights?
So I played at 4 different places. We were there for 2 weeks. Okay, let me say 1.5 weeks, like 1 week, 5 nights or something.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So we played at this first place called 6 Degrees in Stone Town. Then the second place was this place called Coral Rocks.
Me acting like I know where these places are, but
No, but basically
just imagine with me. We'll Google later.
Yes, but no. We played at in Stone Town twice, and then this place called Paje, and then this other place called Mchambi. So a bunch of really cool restaurants and bars, and this event that usually happens on Mondays. So it was really, really, really cool.
That's insane. How did you get to do a tour outside?
So
How did it come to you? How did it land on your...
How
What
did it land
blessings
on our
are these?
laps? Hey, listen, the blessings that are God are the blessings that you go out and
Hey.
get, okay? It's not that
Work hard.
we're just vibing and someone was like, yeah, come through. No.
You deserve that shit. You worked for it.
Literally, because last year now I had started doing tours in coast and stuff like that, and largely because as a live musician there's not actually that many places for live artists to go around and be performing. A lot of the events that we have are mostly for DJs, and if it's not DJs then it's
Rappers
mostly
and-
rappers
yeah.
and R&B artists who are then now performing the songs that you've heard online. It's not like I said, live band, shit. But there is what was this thing that used to happen at Arboretum, Koroga Festival, stuff like that, blankets. And since we're not fully into the groove of that again, a lot of the places where live musicians are able to play are closer to hotels and bars, and so Nairobi I feel like I'd kind of exhausted all of the bars.
You've been everywhere. It's like, okay, you need a new scenery now.
Exactly. And since we had also exhausted Coast Night, I was like, okay, Zanzibar really like live music and live musicians. So my manager has been working in and out of Tanzania, Kenya, Uganda,
That's
Rwanda.
my jaw, yeah?
Yeah.
She's
So-
cool. I like her.
Right?
She's really
so
cool.
Dope.
I like her.
She's so dope. She held that shit down.
So she's the one who got you to. Shout out Maija. Shout out
Yeah,
Maija.
yeah. She did that shit. She was there texting people, finding out who'd be interested, then correlating with the people who had said they were interested, because some people had been seeing my page and stuff. My page and stuff like that. So yeah.
That's cool. Me myself, I've been alright just in Nairobi. Just chilling, just walking. But
just
I
be
really want to.
glowful and shit.
I want to take a trip soon.
Yeah.
I actually plan on going to Mauritius by the end of the year. So please, fingers crossed, I get to go to Mauritius by the end of the year.
Yes, big manifestations for that, man.
Yeah.
Sending
Mine is not even for work. Mine is just to travel. And
Yeah.
I want to explore more. So I've been trying to really save and just go outside and just do it. And I did my first solo trip in Mombasa recently. And I was like, let me start close. And then I could go outside, and I was like, okay, it wasn't a bad first solo trip. It was really, really fun. So yeah, I want to do that now.
That's so nice. That's so cool.
Somebody, yeah. You better
What's the
ask
info behind the album?
Wow. So honestly, just grappling with mental health and trying to get into a space of I don't know, taking control of the narrative of kind of falling back into being okay. So Purge was an affirmation to myself to remind myself to expunge things that aren't serving me and aren't helping me feel as holistically myself as possible, that not helping me live holistically as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's just violently removing all of that energy that just doesn't sit right with your being and makes you feel uneasy.
That's dope.
somebody,
What things do
somebody.
you do in the morning to make sure you have a positive or a good day?
I feel that.
How do you start off your day?
Meditate. And then I wake up early. Me, I'm a morning person by 8 a.m. I'm like up, sometimes 5. So between 5 and 8, I'm definitely awake. 8 is like if I've slept in, you know.
Yeah.
So waking up early is something that I do to feel good. If I sleep till like 10, I wake up feeling very groggy, very depressed. And I feel like, I don't know, I just start to get into my head about a lot of things. So I like to wake up early when things are a bit silent, before there's a lot of cars moving up and down, just to like sit in silence with myself. So yeah, that's something I do to feel better. I also exercise, do like yoga, stuff like that, just for, you know, keeping the endorphins up, because we got to be fighting these mental health wars. What else do I do? Listen to music. I love listening to music. Aromatherapy. I'm obsessed with essential oils and just oils in general. So I really try to make sure that I surround myself with beautiful smelling things, beautiful tasting things, and take care of my body and my space.
Me writing down how to be you. Okay. How to wake up and be you.
No, you're doing all this shit. I'm like, nah.
No, but basically I also do the same thing. I thought it was just me, especially the waking up really early. I feel like when you wake up really early, there's just something about it. It just does you good.
Man.
It really helps you. And waking up early to meditate, and I would either have like a playlist on, or I recently started listening to these apps. You know, these how should I say, these apps that help you with your mindfulness.
Ooh,
These like Calm. Oh, there's Calm, and there's, what's this other one called? I started listening to it recently. I've forgotten the name. I'll remember. It'll come to my head in between. I'll just remember it.
Send a link.
But they're really nice apps that just help you like meditate, and with whatever meditation it is, whether it's like, you know, to relieve your stress or whatever it is. So it's really nice. So that's what I normally do in the morning. Or I listen to music, like you said. Yeah. Like something really calming. Like I'll throw on some Erykah Badu. You know, something.
Hey, Erykah
something
Badu
to
gets
pace
that day
the day.
started.
Exactly, something to pace the day. So,
You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody.
apply in their lives, in their day-to-day lives.
Man, I'm really trying to think what I apply that directly helps.
Help you chill, yeah.
Man, affirmations. And by affirmations, it's not necessarily even just having conversations with yourself. Sometimes it helps, like what you're saying, listening to or using an app that talks you through like what you're thinking. I listen to this guy on YouTube and SoundCloud called Londrell, who just speaks about like
Angel, that name sounds so familiar.
yeah, he's like gives like meditative affirmations, and he's black. It's just so affirming, and it
Has
really
he ever been a Viner before?
maybe actually. I even found out recently he was a rapper too. I was like,
Oh, for real?
hey, girl.
I think it's him. Yeah, I think it's him. He used to be a Viner, yeah.
What?
That's insane.
Hey.
Now he's doing what?
Yo.
Man, yeah, this life thing hits you at some point and you start growing and you're like, wait a goddamn minute.
What? That is so cool. I had no idea. But like, yeah, he's a really cool guy. So literally just sitting in spaces where you're able to affirm positive thoughts to yourself, whether it's positive thoughts about yourself, whether it's positive thoughts about your situation. It's really important. One exercise actually that I got from therapy that really, really helped was when you're especially like in a space now where you're actually having like a panic attack or like just in a really, really anxious headspace, is to list down a few things that are present that you appreciate. So if I'm having a panic attack right now, it's like I appreciate maybe the fact that there's like some yellow and red on the walls. It makes me feel happy or vibey, or I
Feels a bit
appreciate that
tough
I'm
though.
outside. Yeah.
Can you imagine you're having a panic attack and then you're trying to appreciate things? That's insane.
No, but it's things that are directly in that room with you
Yeah.
and just how they make you feel.
So
if
it's
they
like
make
you just
feel
set yourself
something.
calm and you
So
just
it's-
chill for a minute and tell yourself, it's like you do like your own exercises and then now start telling yourself what's
It kind of displaces the anxiety. So you're still, it doesn't say now I'm calm, but it's like, okay, at least helps you feel less alone
Balance,
in the space
yeah,
that
yeah.
you're in. Yeah. So, yeah, that's something that helps me.
Somebody, you better ask somebody.
You have to be so careful. You could have people in your circle who literally are energy vampires, or people who trauma dump on you, and then you're like, they're trying to make sense of how empty you're feeling. And for me, one thing I always do with anyone actually that I come into contact with, because me, I used to be that guy. I used to, or rather, I'm still such an empath, but I used to let that rule my life in the sense that I didn't put up boundaries for the kind of people I wanted around, or the people I had around me, because I was like, man, if I'm suffering, I don't want anyone else to be suffering.
Somebody, somebody.